starts right now.
Our top story tonight, man facing murder charges in connection with a deadly shooting outside of the Delicious Tamales restaurant. Here's a picture of 25-year-old Alejandro Pacheco. Police arrested him today. He's accused of shooting and killing 46-year-old David Garcia Monday in the restaurant's parking lot on Culebra Road near North Hamilton Avenue. San Antonio police say that Pacheco and another man got into an argument with Garcia, and they said that Garcia pulled into the parking lot too quickly. And that's when Pacheco allegedly shot Garcia. Garcia died later in the hospital, and it's unclear at this point if the other man with Pacheco is going to be charged. Now, police think that a dispute between neighbors is what led up to a deadly shooting last night. We want to show you a picture of Carlos Negron. The 39-year-old is accused of shooting and killing his neighbor, 57-year-old James Reed. Investigators say it happened just before 3 p.m. yesterday at the Lackland Mobile Home and RV Park just off of West U.S. Highway 90. When police got there, they found Reed on the ground with a gunshot wound. They took him to University Hospital, where he later died. As for Negron, he's in jail facing a murder charge, and his bond is set for $250 grand. Took 6 days, but finally that downed oak tree at a shopping strip in Alamo Heights is gone. Fell on 6 cars last Friday. We brought you that breaking news. It was finally removed today. It was a huge ordeal because the tree was huge. It was 5 feet wide. Just look at all the damage that it left to all those vehicles. This is the busiest travel time of the year. The problem is that with so many people at airports, we could see flight cancellations. The night team's John Paul Barajas spoke with 2 airlines to find out what they're doing to prevent that from happening again.
In just one weekend, more than 2,000 flights were canceled by Southwest Airlines a month ago. American Airlines facing the same fate with more than 1,800 flights canceled in a span of 3 days, 3 weeks ago. This all bringing up concerns for people traveling today, but not stopping them.
I just kept my fingers crossed, and it was fine. It was actually fine. Just crowded, but no problems.
My sister's actually getting married, so I didn't have a choice. I had to come.
From the group of people we spoke with at the airport, so far the busiest travel day of the year has been smooth sailing. For Caleb Guadarrama and his family, they ran into issues leaving San Antonio, but had no problems on their way back, making it home just in time for Thanksgiving.
But going over, there were a lot of cancellations and delays, so that did unfortunately make it a lot more difficult.
Both Southwest and American Airlines tell us that they've made adjustments to try and meet the holiday demand. In statements, Southwest says they've added 4,500 employees, offered incentives for holiday shifts, and added more resources to their customer relations department in case of cancellations.
Thank you for visiting San Antonio International Airport.
American tells us they welcomed back 1,800 employees in November and expect another 800 to be back in December.
I have trip insurance, so when I booked the trip insurance because eventually you would use the trip.
Some people have taken added precautions. However, others are flying by on a little faith.
Do you have a backup plan?
Oh, no backup plan. It better work.
And so far, so good here at the San Antonio airport. Everyone we've spoken to today said that they were pleased with their travel experience and just excited to spend the Thanksgiving holiday with their friends and family. But if you still have a flight to catch, all the airlines we spoke with said it's good to download their app just in case there are any flight changes. You'll be alerted directly to your phone. At the San Antonio airport, John Paul Barajas, KSAT 12 News.
And get ready for a roller coaster ride the next several days. So today, let's talk about our temperatures and compare it to what's coming down the pike. We started off at 53, topped out at 76 for the high temperature. We did make it into the 80s in some locations south of San Antonio. Pleasanton, Carrizo Springs, Cotulla, all in the low to mid 80s. Our high temperatures are going to be up and down, and even during the day tomorrow, you're going to see a big temperature swing. Tomorrow, we'll start the day in the 60s, then fall off through the 50s by the afternoon. And notice how those high temperatures keep going up and down, yo-yo effect or roller coaster ride. I'll get you prepared for your Thanksgiving in terms of temperature changes, wind, humidity, and rain. Already some showers popping up. We'll see you in a bit.
All right, Adam, thank you so much. So Christmas Eve is exactly 1 month away, but people are already shopping, and that's exciting small businesses that have been trying to hang on since the pandemic. The night team's Patty Santos has advice for businesses that are looking for clients.
You work at it 100% of the time, give it your all, you're always here.
Bernie's small business owner, Jenny Forks, knows it takes a lot of networking and sometimes outside help to grow or save your business. About a year ago, she hired Grow Disrupt to get more eyes on her boutique.
We have a huge Instagram and Facebook presence, on TikTok, all over.
She hopes her investment will pay off for her and other small businesses around her this holiday season.
It's working together, getting to know your neighbors, and as a community, growing everything, not just your own business, but then overall everything grows.
A survey by American Express showed 71% of consumers are ready to return to holiday spending, travel, and entertainment. More than half of them are ready to shop in person and at a small business.
We are rapidly running out of lead time.
Business consultant Stephanie Scheller says now is the time to come up with your holiday plan and begin to engage your buying audience.
But your audience doesn't know what you're going to have a deal on. So figure out what your deal is like today, now, and then put together a plan to push it out to them and push it out consistently.
Her tips to draw customers in: 1, come up with a clear marketing message that focuses on your consumer. 2, make sure your social media is engaging.
It focuses on engaging. Ask questions, get them to tag, relate, engage.
And 3, be clear about where you want your customers to call, click, or visit to buy. But most importantly, find time to come up with a promotions plan, whether you do it yourself or outsource.
Don't stop marketing until the doors close.
Patty Santos, KSAT 12 News.
Really good advice. Now, the day after Black Friday is known as Small Business Saturday, and that's when we shop at local mom and pop shops and support them for the holidays. But let's go back to Black Friday, because the big sales make it one of the biggest shopping days of the year. But before you go out, you got to think safety. The Bexar County Sheriff's Office is warning everybody that thieves are already scouting locations. So when you're out shopping, just make sure that you don't leave anything in your car that you can easily see from the outside. But here's what they say, too. Your trunk isn't necessarily safe. In fact, the best advice is to just always be on alert.
I've never had anything stolen, but I do always keep my purse, zipped and closed, and I keep my kids close by me, and I keep an eye on my surroundings.
I always, look, check and see who's around.
The Bexar County Sheriff's Office is also stepping up patrols with local police departments to make sure that you and your things are safe from thieves. You also want to make sure that those things that you get actually make it to your loved ones in time. So look at your screen. We're going to show you these deadlines here for shipping companies if you want your gifts to arrive to them by Christmas. For FedEx and UPS, the deadline is December 15th. For FedEx Ground Economy, it's December 9th. And if you're using UPS, you have to check their website. Another news now to the trial of the 3 men charged with the killing of Ahmaud Arbery. The jury deliberated for 6 hours before finally reaching a guilty verdict. ABC's Morgan Norwood breaks down what happened today in court.
I understand we have a verdict.
In a case widely viewed as a major test of racial justice in the Deep South, millions leaning in, watching as jurors handed in their verdicts.
Count 1, malice murder. We, the jury, find the defendant, Travis McMichael, guilty. Count 2, felony murder. We, the jury, find the defendant, Greg McMichael, guilty. Count 3, felony murder. We, the jury, find the defendant, William R. Bryan, guilty.
After deliberating about 11 hours over 2 days, a nearly all-white jury convicting the 3 men of murder in the death of Ahmaud Arbery in February of last year.
These men are sorry for what happened to Ahmaud Arbery. They are sorry that he is dead.
Day after day, the prosecution arguing against the defense attorney's self-defense claims under a now repealed Georgia citizens arrest law, saying the 3 were the aggressors and went after Arbery because of his race, going off assumptions that he was a thief, though police say he never stole anything from the construction site at the center of the case.
The jury system works in this country, and when you present the truth to people and they can see it, they will do the right thing.
Inside the courtroom, tears welling up in the eyes of Travis McMichael and Ahmaud Arbery's mother, and Arbery's father removed following a shrill scream for joy to the guilty verdict of Travis McMichael.
Guilty.
Outside of the courtroom, an explosion of cheers and chants. Arbery's mother thanking those who prayed and protested, saying this Thanksgiving will be bittersweet.
back in 2020. I never thought this day would come, but God is good. Now Quez, which you know him as Ahmad, I know him as Quez. Yes. He will now rest in peace.
Amen. Morgan Norwood, ABC News, Brunswick, Georgia.
Back here at home, more than 200 people are getting a traditional Thanksgiving meal with all the fixins after a community event on the east side. Big Mama's Safe House spearheaded that event at Menger Creek Linear Park. The nonprofit organization is trying to build relationships in that neighborhood. And now Big Mama's Safe House is collecting toys for next month's toy drive. Now keep this in mind before you head to the stores tomorrow. Target and Walmart closed. This is the second consecutive year that both stores have decided to remain shut on Thanksgiving. They will reopen, though, on Black Friday. As for what's open, Walgreens, CVS, Family Dollar, and H-E-B. Those stores are going to be open until noon. We have a list of all of the stores that are open and closed tomorrow. Here's what you do. You know what to do. Go to our website, KSAT.com. Now, still coming up, have you gotten your flu shot? Experts say that if not, you'd better hurry. Also, yes, homes everywhere are getting expensive, but you may be surprised to find out where and just how they're getting expensive. Plus, it's one of the many things coming back after COVID forced it away. We're talking the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. It's in person, and we're going to tell you what you can expect coming up.
Hi, I'm David Sears, and I just wanted to take a moment and let you know what I'm thankful for this holiday season. First off, I'm thankful for my wife and my family. I'm also thankful for the men and women who serve our country, who are willing to lay down their lives so we can have the freedom that we have to enjoy our friends and family. I'm thankful for the first responders. Most of all, I'm thankful for God allowing me to be in this country and live in the greatest country on earth. And as you gather with your friends and family, I hope that you'll take a moment and just reflect on what you're thankful for this holiday season.
It's back. The Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade is going to be in person tomorrow. Last year, as you all know, it was only a TV event. No balloons, no festive floats, just performances. But tomorrow morning, the 95th annual parade starts in New York, and everyone who goes has to mask up and also prove that they've been vaccinated. Also this year, the parade's going to have 6 new balloons, a new design of Ronald McDonald, Baby Yoda from The Mandalorian, and Ada Twist from the Netflix show Ada Twist Scientist. Yes, we all know this. Home prices are skyrocketing across the U.S., but that's not stopping people from scooping up homes right here in San Antonio. In fact, according to the San Antonio Board of Realtors, 99.5% of homes sold at or above the list price last month. But let's dig a little bit deeper, because the Board of Realtors also broke down the top 10 most expensive zip codes with median home sales in the San Antonio area. Number 1 is 78257, with the median price there going for $702,000, and the number 10 spot was 78231 at $407,000. By the way, for the first time ever, the median home price in San Antonio is more than $300,000. So here's a question for you. How you feeling? Because the new flu season could be upon us, and CDC officials are worried that and COVID cases could really stress our healthcare system. The agency published a new advisory today. It's seeing increased flu activity among young adults and college students, and the CDC is anticipating an increase of the flu in the winter since very few people are getting their flu shots. Speaking of, you can actually get your COVID booster and flu shots at the very same time. All right, 10:17 right now, getting a live look here at 410. Not much traffic going on, and I'm wondering, with so many people planning to hit the road tomorrow, what's a good time to avoid the rain? And I don't know. Adam Cassidy joins us now.
The later the better, I guess, but if you got to get going in the morning, just anticipate some delays and some wet roadways and dealing with a little bit of moisture out there and some passing showers. So let's get right to the radar. We have the activity that's been popping up, and we've had some little showers and hits on the radar screen since about 6 o'clock earlier this evening. Just not a whole lot of coverage. Taking a look at the current activity, really over the past hour, it's just splotchy around Bexar County, northeast Bexar County, not far from Windcrest, and really actually just north of Windcrest. One moderate downpour. You look elsewhere and really it's very hit or miss in nature, and this is what we're expecting to be coming and going off and on through the rest of the evening and all the way into tomorrow morning. Actually, better coverage, more significant coverage on the radar screen. A lot of the activity so far today has been up in Comal County from Smithson Valley up toward Canyon Lake, basically Bulverde 281 to Canyon Lake. And this is basically rainfall estimates and just tells us where we've seen the rain so far today. It's been streaky. It's starting basically just south of San Antonio, moving off to the northeast. So it's moving from the southwest to the northeast right now, but that's going to change directions into tomorrow as a cold front moves in, but very minimal in terms of the rainfall accumulations. Let's take a look at our FUTURECAST. I think it has a pretty good handle on the situation. Next few hours, some more hit or miss showers, some pockets of heavy rainfall, but so far it has been very brief. The rain and those showers have been moving quickly. So quick splash and dash, and they've had a hard time really staying together and holding their moisture and really sustaining themselves for a long period of time. So they tend to rain themselves out fairly quickly within about 45 minutes. Nonetheless, we'll have these coming and going. A few cracks of thunder, a little bit of lightning, not out of the question. Wouldn't surprise me at all throughout the night tonight and even first thing tomorrow morning. By the noon hour tomorrow, the shower activity should be far south of San Antonio and south of Highway 90. So it's really just tonight and the first part of your Thanksgiving where we're anticipating not just scattered showers and a few thunderstorms, but drizzle. So even if you're not getting the persistent rain or the passing showers, it's still going to be damp out there with pockets of drizzle and fog. And notice those rain chances going from 60% at 8 a.m. down to about 20% at noon, and then 0% into the afternoon tomorrow. So rain for the first part of the day, not into the afternoon. It's fine for outdoor activities later in the day. You notice the stickiness out there today. That humidity really increased with that wind coming off the Gulf of Mexico. So dew points well into the 60s. It is muggy out there. It's not going to last past about the noon hour tomorrow. Temperatures are going to be changing a lot too. So right now we're right near 70 degrees, especially up and down I-35. 71 San Antonio, 71 New Braunfels. But you look off to the northwest, and that's the cooler air behind the cold front. So Lubbock, 51, Amarillo at 45. Even cooler, look at this, below freezing as you head northward up the plains. I mean, even single digits right now in North Dakota. That's where the core of the cold air is. We're not getting the core of it. We're just getting clipped by it. So tomorrow morning we'll be in the 60s to start the day. Mid-60s and humid in the morning. Then we actually cool off into the afternoon. So what we like to call an upside down day, where it's warmer in the morning and cooler in the afternoon. Not only that, we're going to be facing some noticeable winds. Winds probably between about 30 and 40 miles per hour in terms of gusts. Steady at 20, gusting 30 to 40 out of the north throughout the day tomorrow. Basically from sunrise all the way to sunset, we'll have those gusty winds, and then tomorrow night the wind tapers off a bit. So here's a recap of all of this you just had to ingest for the day tomorrow. Windy all day, humid and warm only in the morning. By the afternoon, the temperatures fall off and it's going to be cooler later in the day with a little bit of sunshine peeking out. So the cold front hits us tomorrow morning, which means it's our transition day tomorrow. By Friday, it's a good day to put up the Christmas decorations, put the lights up. Mostly cloudy, cool, a high of only 62 after morning low of 41. Saturday, off and on light rain and only in the 50s, but clearing out again Sunday.
All right, Adam, thank you so much. Greg Simmons joins us now. All right, so you were at the AT&T Center earlier today. And judging by your posture and that sigh, hopefully this is not an indication of what the rest of the season is going to hold.
Yeah, I'll tell you, when the team comes in here, they're 1-8 on the road. This is a team you need to beat in order to break a losing streak. That did not happen tonight. In fact, the Spurs are on pace to match their worst record ever, 20-62. But remember, they won the lottery the next year, got Tim Duncan 5 championships later, maybe. All right, when we come back, who's going to suit up for the Dallas Cowboys tomorrow on Thanksgiving? This is DeJounte Murray would like to help end the Spurs' 5-game skid tonight as they host the Hawks, who are 1-8 on the road coming into this game. Keldon Johnson proving some early excitement here as he drives the lane, finishes with a one-handed punch. The Spurs' three-point shooting has been lacking lately, but not in the first quarter. Devin Vassell from the right side for the three, then it's Johnson from the left side, and next up is Murray. But it's tied at 27 after one. Spurs hot shooting from the outside continues as Derek White knocks down a corner three. Spurs shooting 47% in the first half, but it can also take it to the rim. Jakob Poeltl throwing down the monster jam right here, but the Spurs will be down 65-58 at the half. Hawks start to pull away in the third. Trae Young picks off the Murray pass, and he stops and pops the three, and Atlanta leads grows to 12 now. Forbes off the bench, trying to keep the Spurs in this game with a three from the wing. Then Lonnie Walker the four from the right wing with less than 10 seconds to go, but the Hawks' Lou Williams three from the corner at the buzzer puts Atlanta up 20, 103-83. Forbes with another three to cut the Hawks lead down to 13. Forbes with 23 points off the bench to lead the silver and black, but Spurs didn't have an answer for Trae Young. He piled up 31 points, one of 8 Hawks in double figures. The Spurs losing streak continues, 124-106.
Just simple little things, that's what we messing up on, and that caused the wide open threes and the easy buckets and things like that. And unfortunately, it's hard to win games when, they get wide open threes and easy layups off miscommunications.
All right, next up, Boston comes calling on Friday.
Pro football coverage, powered by Davis Law Firm.
Dallas Cowboys wide receiver CeeDee Lamb is listed as questionable for tomorrow's Thanksgiving Day game against Las Vegas Raiders. That's after suffering a concussion when he hit his head on the turf on this play in the second quarter. He did not play the rest of the game, did not practice on Monday or Tuesday. Today, limited in workouts. Star running back Ezekiel Elliott is good to go after tweaking his knee in that 19-9 loss to the Chiefs in Kansas City. Now he's been a full participant in workouts the last 2 days, leading up to what he hopes is a holiday feast in more ways than one.
I think it's definitely special because only 2 teams or 4 teams get to play on Thanksgiving, so everyone's watching. You got the whole nation watching. Everyone's at home with their family, enjoying Thanksgiving, watching the game. So I mean, it's a privilege to be able to play on Thanksgiving, and looking forward to it.
All right, the UTSA Roadrunners are ready to make more history coming up. Just one regular season game left for the undefeated 15th-ranked UTSA Roadrunners this Saturday. Then we travel to Denton to take on the Mean Green of North Texas. Roadrunners stand at 11-0, which is the most wins in program history, and they can finish 12-0 if they knock off North Texas Saturday at 1 in Denton. They've already clinched the Conference USA West Division title, which means they get to host the Conference USA Championship in the Dome on Friday, December the 3rd. But the Roadrunners' focus in practice this week has been nothing but finishing this season undefeated, while the Mean Green fight to become bowl eligible just adds to the rivalry.
Man, it's a huge rivalry. To me, North Texas doesn't like us, and we don't really like North Texas, so we're going to have to see on Saturday.
They're a very good wrestling team. They're like 4th in the nation, I think, and it's going to be a big battle because I feel like that's where our defense has been tested more times than not is in the run, so I feel like that'll be a good challenge for us, and we're looking forward to it.
All right, meantime, the University of the Incarnate Word Cardinals are in the playoffs as the Southland Conference champions. Will host Stephen F. Austin Saturday at 2 in Gale and Tom Benson Stadium on campus to decide who moves on to the postseason and whose season is over. This will be the first playoff game to ever be hosted by the Cardinals after finishing the regular season 9-2, 7-1 in the conference behind Southland Conference Coach of the Year Eric Morris and Offensive Player of the Year quarterback Cameron Ward.
It's going to be huge, hopefully we come out with a win and hopefully get a revenge on Sam Houston. They did us bad in the spring. So just first, just got to take it 1 week at a time, start off with SFA and then just keep moving forward.
All right, the Bernie Greyhounds are one of 11 San Antonio area teams that are left in the high school football playoffs this Thanksgiving holiday weekend. It's after they were able to run over Corpus Christi Miller last week, 63-14, to push their way into the 4A Region 4 Division I semifinals against Austin Johnson. But the Austin Johnson Jaguars are undefeated at 12-0, coming off a win against Port Lavaca Calhoun in a 72-42 shootout. Now the two meet at high noon in the Dome on Saturday.
They're a really, really good team. I'm excited for this team. Their style of football and our style of football is very similar, and it's just going to be, I guess, who the toughest team is. They have a bunch of athletes, and we're really excited to play them.
All right, we got games on Thursday, Thanksgiving Day. We got games after Thanksgiving Day, and we have games all over the weekend. So good luck to all the teams.
All right, good stuff. Thank you. We'll be right back.